Hare Hare Krishna. We are reading from Krishna book, chapter 49, Ill-Motivated Dhṛtarāṣṭra. As ordered by Supreme Personality of Godhead, Sri Krishna, Akrūra visited Hastinapur, said to be the site of what is now New Delhi. The part of New Delhi, still known as Indraprastha, is accepted by people in general as the old capital of the Pāṇḍavas. The very name Hastinapur suggests that there were many Hastis or elephants. Because the Pandavas kept many elephants in the capital, it was called Hastinapur. Keeping elephants is very expensive. To keep many elephants, therefore, the kingdom must be very rich. And Hastinapur, as Akrūra saw when he reached it, was full of elephants, horses, chariots, and other opulences. The kings of Hastinapur were taken to be the ruling kings of the whole world. Their fame was widely spread throughout the entire kingdom, and their administration was conducted under the good counsel of the learned Brahmanas. After seeing very opulent capital city, Akrūra met King Dhṛtarāṣṭra. He also saw grandfather Bhishma sitting with him. After meeting him, he went to see Vidur and then Kuntī, Akrūra's cousin. One after another, he saw King Alika and his son Somdatta, Drona, Kripacharya, Karna, and Suryodhana. Suryodhana is another name of Duryodhana. Then he saw the son of Drona, Ashwatthama, as well as the five Pandava brothers and other friends and relatives living in the city. All those who met Akrūra know known also son of Gandhini, were very much pleased to receive him and inquire about the welfare of their respective relatives. He was offered a good seat at his receptions, and he in turn inquired all about the welfare and activities of his relatives. So, Prabhu, can you read next two paragraphs? Prabhu, I think you are speaking on mute.
Hare Krishna, Prabhu.
Okay.
For me.
Can you read two paragraphs?
Yes, Prabhu.
Yeah, please.
Since he was deputed by Lord Shri Krishna to visit Hastinapur, it is understood that he was very intelligent in studying a diplomatic situation. Dhṛtarāṣṭra was unlawfully occupying the throne after the death of King Pāṇḍu. Despite the presence of Pāṇḍu's sons, Akrūra could understand very well that ill-motivated Dhṛtarāṣṭra was much inclined in favor of his own son. In fact, Dhṛtarāṣṭra had already usurped the kingdom and was now intriguing to dispose of the five Pāṇḍava brothers. Akrūra knew that all the sons of Dhṛtarāṣṭra, headed by Duryodhana, were every crook politicians. Dhṛtarāṣṭra did not act in accordance with the good instructions given by Bhishma and Vidura. Instead, he was being conducted by the ill instructions of such persons as Kṛṣṇa and Shakuni. Akrūra decided to stay in Hastinapur for a few months to study the whole political situation. Gradually, Akrūra learned from Kuntī and Vidura that the sons of Dhṛtarāṣṭra were intolerant and Prabhuji, please, can you scroll down? And envious of the five Pandava brothers because of their extraordinary learning in the military science and their greatly developed bodily strength. The Pandavas acted as a truly chivalrous heroes, exhibited all the good qualities of Kshatriya and were very responsible princes, always thinking of welfare of citizens. Akrūra also learned that the envious sons of Dhṛtarāṣṭra had tried to kill the Pandavas by poisoning them. Thank you. Hare Krishna.
Thank you. Akrūra happened to be one of the cousins of Kuntī. Therefore, after meeting him, she began to inquire about her parental relatives. Thinking of her birthplace and beginning to cry, she asked Akrūra whether her father, mother, brothers, sisters, and other friends at home still remembered her. He especially inquired about Kṛṣṇa and Balarāma, her glorious nephews. He asked, does Kṛṣṇa, Supreme Personality of Godhead, who is very affectionate to his devotees, remember my sons? Does Balaram remember us? Inside herself, Kunti felt like a she deer in the midst of tigers to take care, and actually her position was like that. After the death of her husband, King Pāṇḍu, she was supposed to take care of the five Pandava children. But the sons of Dhṛtarāṣṭra were always planning to kill them. She was certainly living like a poor, innocent animal in the midst of several tigers. Being a devotee of Lord Krishna, she always thought of him and expected that one day Krishna would come and save them from their dangerous position. She inquired from Akrūra whether Krishna proposed to come to advise the fatherless Pāṇḍavas how to get free of the intrigues of Dhṛtarāṣṭra and his sons. Talking with Akrūra about all these affairs, she felt herself helpless and exclaimed, my dear Krishna, you are the supreme mystic, the supersoul of the universe. You are the real well-wisher of the whole universe. My dear Govind, at this time you are far away from me, yet I pray to surrender unto your lotus feet. I am now grief-stricken with my five fatherless sons. I can fully understand that for your lotus feet there is no shelter or protection. Your lotus feet can deliver all the aggrieved souls because you are Supreme Personality of Godhead. One can be saved from the clutches of repeated birth and death by your mercy only. My dear Krishna, you are the Supreme Pure One, the Super Soul, and Master of all yogīs. What can I say? I can simply offer my respectful obeisances unto you. Accept me as your fully surrendered devotee. Okay, I want to see who has joined. Prashant Prabhu is there. So Prashant Prabhu, can you read next two paragraphs? So one important update, Vikram Goram Prabhu may join in next 5 minutes. So once Prabhuji joins, you all of you can drop because I want to have one-to-one meeting with Prabhuji. So till the time Prabhuji is not there, we will continue our book reading. Yes. So Prashant Prabhu will read two paragraphs, then Dhruv Prabhu will read two paragraphs.
Although Krishna was not present before her, Kunti offered her prayers. You tab cover. Prayers to him as if she were in his presence face to face. This is possible for anyone following in the footsteps of Kunti. Krishna does not have to be physically present everywhere. He is actually present everywhere by spiritual potency, and one simply has to surrender unto him sincerely. When Kunti was offering her prayers very uh, feelingly to Krishna, she could not check herself and begin to cry loudly before Akrūra. Vidur was also present, and both Akrūra and Vidur become very sympathetic to the mother of the Pandavas and began to solace her by glorifying his five sons, namely Yudhishthir, Arjun, Bhim, Nakul, and Sadev. They specified her, saying that her sons were extraordinarily powerful. She should not be per- per- perturbed, per- perturbed about him, since since they were born of great demigods like Yamraj, Indra, and